Ask any gamer who the ultimate evil is, the boogeyman hiding under their bed, poisoning their water supply and making their dick smaller. All gamers will say the same thing. Electronic Arts. EA Games, it's in your ass. EA Games is known for two things, murdering beloved game studios and loot boxes, and recently they were called into court to defend loot boxes, the ethical nature of them, because it's kind of illegal to get children hooked on gambling, and that's exactly what loot boxes are, a form of gambling that children can partake in. So EA sent an almost human android to the meeting date to discuss the ethical nature of it, and the results may shock you. Number 7 will leave your jaw on the floor.
Do you consider loot boxes to be an ethical feature of your games?
Introducing the gamer's champion, directly confronting the EA menace, asking them the hard-hitting questions right to their face, and even he can't help but giggle at the answers she gives.
Kerry?
Well, first, we don't call them loot boxes. I think that was
whatever term you wish to apply to them, do you consider them ethical?
So what we look at as surprise mechanics, but I think it's important to look at this. So,
introducing the champion of the reptilians that work at Electronic Arts. They're trying to peddle loot boxes as surprise mechanics. It's their rebranding attempt because loot boxes now have negative connotation. It's not too dissimilar from the energy department rebranding fossil fuel as molecules of freedom and freedom gas. Anyone's gonna laugh at that. It's fucking silly. It's honestly starting to sound like some dystopian future shit here in terms of its silliness, like North Korea propaganda levels of garbage, you know. Kim Jong-un doesn't fart, he just passes winds of peace. These aren't loot boxes, they're just surprise mechanics.
If you go to a, I don't know what your version of Target is, but a store that sells a lot of toys, and you do a search for surprise toys, what you'll find is that this is something people enjoy. They enjoy surprises.
She's not wrong, people do enjoy surprises, as long as that surprise isn't just taking money out of their wallet. Surprise, you've been robbed, which is kind of EA's slogan.
And so it's something that's been part of toys for years, whether it's Kinder Eggs or Hatchimals or LOL Surprise.
So the robot lady tries to compare EA's disgusting loot box system with pre-established surprise toys that children have been getting for years, such as Kinder Eggs, and it's not really a good comparison. It doesn't really work, and I think anyone with a high-level intellect that watches Rick and Morty regularly can discern the obvious differences. With a Kinder Egg, you're not paying an upfront charge. You are buying the Kinder Egg, and granted, you're not buying the Kinder Egg for the shit-ass chocolate that surrounds the toy. You might as well just eat dirt or fucking chow down on cow vomit. It tastes about the same as the Kinder Egg chocolate. You're buying it for the surprise. But that Kinder Egg is about $2. There's no upfront charge. You don't have to buy something previously before getting to that surprise. With an EA game, you're buying a $60 retail game, and then you're buying your Kinder Eggs that come with surprises that are completely fucking random, where you could get genuinely nothing for it. So it's not exactly the same. A more appropriate comparison would have been buying a set of Kinects or Legos. Let's say you buy the Star Wars Kinect set that has the Millennium ass beater on there, and you want to make that. So you bought that set. Well, you paid for that set, but you got a randomized set of ingredients that can't complete that set. You didn't get the necessary parts for it, so now you need to keep buying micro sets to try and complete that set initially. You see what I'm saying? You're not getting all the parts to what you paid for, unless you have to keep buying the parts to keep chipping away at finally being able to complete the set you initially paid full retail for. That's a more appropriate comparison, in my opinion, because you're paying a full retail game, and then you're getting little bits and pieces locked behind microtransactions. It's not just cosmetic anymore. With EA games, you're getting actual progression locked behind microtransactions, thus you have to keep paying for it over and over again until you can finally get the complete game or make a competitive team in FIFA.
We do think the way that we have implemented these kind of mechanics, and FIFA, of course, is our big one, our FIFA Ultimate Team and our packs, is actually quite ethical and quite fun, enjoyable to people.
Well, yes, I do say, my good sir, it is actually quite ethical and quite fun, if we EA do say so ourselves. Nothing will make people believe something is unethical and unfun quite like telling them it is fun and ethical. If you have to tell someone that it's ethical and fun, it's most certainly neither of those things. I can 100% promise you no one is having fun opening microtransaction boxes and not getting the rare shit. And most of the time, you're not getting the rare shit. You're just getting the same duplicate, common shit over and over again. I want you to find me one lunatic that's not thrown in Arkham Asylum that says, yeah, I really enjoy just getting Pot of Greed in every Yu-Gi-Oh card pack I open. What they want is the rare cards, the rare shit in the microtransaction box. That's when it's fun, because they finally got what they wanted, which was locked behind thousands of dollars worth of microtransactions and going through the chore of getting duplicates and getting fucked in the ass and slapped in the face and spit on by EA because the roll rate on their shit is so low that they have to keep spending money on it before they get something they actually want.
We agree with the UK Gambling Commission, the Australian Gambling Commission, and many other gambling commissions that they aren't gambling. And we also disagree that there's evidence that shows it leads to gambling. Instead, we think it's like many other products that people enjoy in a very healthy way, and like the element of surprise.
God, you gotta love that argument right there. We disagree with the evidence that says it's bad. Oh, you disagree with it? Oh, okay, then yeah, that's fine. That makes you right. That means the evidence is wrong because you disagree with it. That's some flat earth logic shit right there. That's exactly what they do. They disagree with the evidence that proves the earth is a globe, so they're going off their own fucking insane beliefs. Yeah, we disagree. Alright, that doesn't make you right. It just means you're a fucking idiot and that you're disagreeing with something to promote your own agenda. It's a non-argument that's really fucking dumb. This whole surprise mechanic shit is absolutely silly. It's so easy to ridicule that statement. You know, a man goes and flashes his penis in a park. Hey, officer, it's not a crime, it's just a surprise penis. People love penis, people love surprises. You do the math.
Okay, so just to be absolutely clear, your loot boxes or surprise mechanics, you have no ethical qualms whatsoever with.
So I think you're recharacterizing my language. What I said is I think the way we've implemented our FIFA Ultimate Team packs is ethical.
Okay, other than FIFA?
Dude's just flopping his cock on the desk, just asking her point blank. I like that he's not mixing words. He's just like, do you think they're ethical? And for some reason, she breaks down and says he's recharacterizing her language. His question was quite literally, you think they're ethical, right? And she's just starting to sweat and fucking squirm in her chair. And, oh, well, you're recharacterizing what I said. I said FIFA packs are dope as shit, and you should buy some. I don't understand. She could have just said, yeah, they're ethical if she truly believed that. But even she knows, even her programming knows, that it is not ethical. It is getting kids and already susceptible people hooked on gambling. That's exactly what the loot boxes monetization system is all about, getting people coming back to keep spending money on a game that they've already paid for, full retail price, so that way they can keep making money off of it.
And other games that you provide, are you equally comfortable and relaxed about?
For all of the games we have on the market that have a randomized content mechanic, a surprise mechanic, a loot box, I have no qualms that they are implemented in an unethical way.
We got her. She just sank her own battleship there. She has no qualms that they're implemented in an unethical way. So they're unethical, and you're okay with that, is basically what that statement says. I think you fucked up your words there, but I'm going to take that as a confession that EA knows they're unethical, because, I mean, obviously, they have to know. Even the soulless suits at EA have to laugh to themselves like, haha, we're extorting these people for money. How dumb are these consumers? Why are they still buying FIFA? Haha, we're releasing the same game and still monetizing it like fucking assholes. But it's working, so whatever. Really silly shit, and I think everyone can easily make fun of EA and their whole surprise mechanic thing they've tried to pull here. So I just wanted to kind of pile on and shit on EA and make fun of their surprise mechanic thing here. That's about it. So yeah.